So here I am out here today at California Adventure, right in front actually. If you take a look, I will flip the script and I'll show you the opening to California Adventure, which of course is crazy Halloween time. It'll only be this for a little while, but then after this it'll be Christmas time, which will be another form of beautiful. Anyway, I gotta check my steps before I actually go in. I forgot to do that. So I'm gonna do that right now and I'll get right back. So it would appear that I've taken 824 steps today before I even enter the park. And that's not too goodly an amount, but of course I've been out working on my blog early this morning, so I really haven't had a whole lot of time to go out walking, or it's not like a regular day while I'm walking around work for one reason or another. Anyway, so I'm out here and I'm gonna go into the park and I will see you in a little bit. Okay, this is ridiculous, but obviously I'm in the Mouse House today, so I'm out at California Adventure and I'm checking around, entering the park. As you see, it's all lit up in Mickey, oh well, actually Halloween. Here it's Halloween purple instead of Halloween orange. But you go into the park, now you go through the main gateway right out onto Buena Vista Street. And then you kind of have an option about which way you want to go. As you get into the park, you have, on your right, you kind of have more of the mountain Grizzly Peak area of California, and on the left, you have more of the Hollywood area. Well, this area is Buena Vista Street, and it was supposedly how Walt Disney saw Los Angeles when he first came out to California in 1921, and he began to start his media empire. So I'm right out here on Buena Vista Street in California Adventure, kind of taking in California as it was in 1921 when Disney first came to California, and this is what he saw. Trolley cars and theaters and little shops all around. And out there is the Carthay Circle, which is the first theater that Snow White was played in, which was, of course, Walt Disney's first animated full feature. Anyway, so now we're walking in, and if you look straight ahead of me, now you'll see the Headless Horseman, who has visited the Southern California theme park for quite some time. At least during Halloween time. He's out here haunting the area. Anyway, we're back. Anyway, walking down here. I remember the first time that I came here, and to be honest, it was nowhere near as busy as it was now. In fact, Disney at the time had thought about building a third theme park, and they decided against it because it didn't take off really well. Of course, now it's taken off like crazy. So the reason for them not building a third theme park would probably be the city and them not really feeling like they're getting the kind of love that they deserve. because if you remember, Christian Bale was actually the lead in that film. Anyway, we're coming around towards the back of the park, just past the Hibernian Theater, where they have Frozen playing on right now. And we're headed directly to, if I can get it, yes, we're headed directly to that, which is the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. It used to be the Tower of Terror, which was a drop. Something weird happened. Anyway, it was a drop of epic proportions down the back in Disney's California Adventure. Now it is the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, where the collector has all of the Guardians trapped, and you, yes you, are set to help the Guardians of the Galaxy escape. Walking straight back here into a Bug's Life, but it appears, I know this. Anyway, so they shut down the Bug's Life because they're remodeling that whole section of the park. What it's going to become, I haven't found out yet, but I will let anyone know once I do find out. I know usually they have some place called the Sky Cellar out here, where they talk about all of the different things that the Imagineers are planning out here at at Disneyland and Disney's California Adventure theme park. Anyway, we're back in the back, and I'll be headed back towards the Animation Academy, which you have to see. As you know, you gotta have some in your life, and you gotta have a witch card, because you know nothing says Halloween like a witch card or something like that. Anyway, so now we're in the back, and if you come here at night, there's some incredible shots that you're not gonna quite get during the day, because you know Disneyland lit up is just Disneyland lit up. So if I stayed here long enough, so you get some amazing views. But if you notice, there is the freaky cones and tires of evilness down in Carsland. Boo ha 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 ha. Characters of Finding Dory over my shoulder, which you can see right there. Insane characters, maybe. Those seals are just absolutely nuts. Anyway, I've already made 3,300 steps when walking around to about half of Disneyland's California Adventure. So as you see, I've done about 2,500 steps. That means with about 2 trips around the park, you've gotten close to your 10,000 steps already, which is just great. So anyway, you got to be loving it. And anyway, so I'm halfway through the park and I'm gonna head through Disney's Pixar Pier and then I'm gonna head on out to the other end and down through the Grizzly areas. Just follow me through. Out here is the Pixar Promenade where they have the Pixar Orchestra, and they are a fun band back here in the back.
Very nice. Hello everyone and welcome to Pixar Promenade. My name is Emery Villa and this is the Pixar Harmonic Orchestra presented by Triple Man Gum. Now, our talented troupe of madcap musicians include, on the saxophone,
Wendy Williamson.
on the trumpet, Barry Paul Sharpell, on the trombone, Wilhelm Chandelier, on the bass, Roastmaster Chris Lovetto, on the drums is Quick Six McGee. In honor of the amazing Ant Flynn, we give you the world's only xylophonius ridiculous, played by the master of the mallet, the princess of percussion, the noise of the noise maker, the saga, the saga, the
Now we're going back to the back of the park where there's something brand new, well, not fairly brand new when it comes to California Adventure, which they now have the Dia de los Muertos section of California Adventure, where the people from Coco coming out and doing amazing shows. I haven't got to sit down for the show yet, but I have seen it kind of from a distance, and I'm planning to go down and sit down right now and catch it. Obviously, this is as part of my whole walking tour, but I am going to get it right now, and then we're gonna go whip around and back through the back area because that's just so cool.
And for the very first time, Miguel performs this song before a live audience that happens to be dead. You make me unfollow, the way you guessing. I'm gonna get a blessing. I'm counting as a blessing that I only
Anyway, I made nearly 5,800 steps total for the day, which means I made about 5,000 steps with that first run around. Now there was some backtracking, and you have to count that I made some entrance into the Animation Academy, so you may want to take that into consideration. And just know that it's, you're not going to get that continuous thing going on right now because of the way the construction is going on. But you do get to see a lot of different things, and obviously it's beautiful. And then, Cars Land at night is just incredible. So I'm gonna go back through the park a couple more times. I'm gonna hit my 10,000 steps, and then I'm gonna see you again at the end. But I'm also gonna take some great pics out here because, you gotta get pics out here in California Adventure and in Disneyland. It's just beautiful. Anyway, I'll catch you in a bit. Dad's Guide to Life, and I've made it through the Disneyland California Adventure theme park 2 times. And in just 2 times, I'm already at 9,000 steps for the day. So if you just go one more time, you're gonna end up hitting well more than your 10,000 that you're gonna need. And you know, it's such a beautiful day out here, so many things going on. Obviously it's Halloween, and a month or 2 it's gonna be Disneyland, and you're just gonna have so many things to see you won't even know what to do. Like the other Disneyland, of course the park gets packed, so that's one thing. And the other thing is that when it used to be able to make one solid loop, it's no longer there anymore because they are, they got rid of the Bugs Land and they're doing something else. And when that reopens, I'm sure you'll be able to do the solid loop again. But until next time, you're kind of stuck doing what you're doing. Anyway, so that's just 2 times around. It's gorgeous, it's great. My post is gonna come out in a couple of days, so be sure to check it out. Check all the other fantasy fitness park posts that I've had the last couple of weeks. And I'll see you again soon, probably in just a week.